Hi, and welcome to this video. In this video we take off from our stop overnight in Pendelton, head down I-84, sometimes known as the old Oregon Trail Highway. We'll go through LeGrand, Baker City. Baker City is actually the home to the National Historic Oregon Trail Interpretive Center, and we'll have a video coming on that coming up here pretty soon. We actually did stop there on the way back, and pretty incredible place. And once we get through Baker City, we'll continue on to Ontario and into Idaho. Go through Caldwell and Boise, Mountain Home, Twin Falls, and finally make Burley. Burley's where we're actually headed. There's a family matter that came up, and I actually got to go in a hospital and do my therapy dog thing there, and a nursing home, and unfortunately attend my first funeral. So that's what this road trip has been about. A lot of pretty positive things going on, and some things that maybe aren't so positive. But enjoy the snow, enjoy the ride. The mountains are absolutely beautiful, and we'll point out some points of interest along the way, the same as kind of the rest of the series in this video. If you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. If you like this video, definitely put a paw on that thumbs up and give the video a like. And just enjoy. I'll shut up for a minute here and see if I can keep my mouth shut for a minute. Sorry about the sun in some of these shots. Just not much we can do about the sun sometimes, so we minimized it as best we could, and well, Dad minimized it the best he could in editing, but still kind of a bright white spot up there. Pretty much on this part of the trip we go up into the mountains and then down into the valleys, and not so much the mountains. We actually go through the Whitman, well, not really even through the forests, but the forests are what we're seeing on the sides of the road, the Whitman National Forest and the Umatilla National Forest as well. And there's a few mountains here and there, but we actually get a better view of the mountains on the way back. So that'll be videos similar to this, but with some pretty different scenery. There's weather had changed substantially from the time we left to the time we came back, so anyway, we'll be cruising along this road. We got a few hundred miles. We'll do a couple little time lapses just to get us through some stuff and figure out exactly where we're at. So once again, enjoy the mountains and the snow. If you have a chance to make this trip, most definitely do. There was quite a bit of snow around, but as you can see, the roads were clear and dry. So best time to make this kind of trip. Here we're coming up on the cement plant. That's what Dad said it was. He's pretty sure they make cement there. I don't know how they make cement, but looking at that all that stuff there, it looks like it might be a fairly complicated process. And not coming up here real shortly is some pretty good curves up through some hills here right by the cement plant. There we go. Hang on to your hats. This is thought this might be kind of fun in time lapse, kind of like a fairly level roller coaster. And it sure is pretty up through here. This is all the sun reflecting off the snow and everything. And gonna come down out of there, and we're actually kind of getting into Idaho here. I think this is Nampa, and we'll go through, I think I said that right. Anyway, if I didn't, leave a comment. So, it seemed like Nampa and Boise were like kind of one town, and there was road construction everywhere. Mom and Dad were saying that it seems like the last 10 years they've been going back that way now and then. There's always road construction in this part of the town. Okay, time to get some gas. It looks beautiful, but it's bloody cold out. It's quite chilly. Hi everybody. Okay, back on the road and into the mountains again. Seems seems like that's all we did on this trip is go way up high and then back down into the valley and run along the valley for long ways, back up into the mountains in the snow, which is fine with me. I really like the snow a lot. It is way so much fun to play in. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how much fun I had playing in the snow. And being a Pyrenees, well, it just doesn't bother me. I don't get cold. It's perfect. Once again, I really wish oh, you folks could be in the car with me and see all this in person. If you ever have a chance to make this drive, definitely make this drive. I-84 is a pretty beautiful road, especially in the wintertime. You gotta watch the weather, because, you know, well, snow, ice, all that good happy stuff, but it sure is pretty. But dress warm, because it's cold too. And, you know, you folks don't have a dog suit like I do. I got a super warm dog suit. I'll probably have to do another time lapse here pretty quick and kind of get through some of this area. Some of this might be a little bit long, but I just couldn't cut it out. It was just, you know, me and Dad were looking at it, and Dad was like, I probably should shorten this up some. And I was, but Dad, look at how pretty it is. Folks would want to see this too. You better leave it in. So, if it seems a little bit long, let me know, and as we do more of these road trip videos, because, well, you know, Dad and Mom like road trips. But as we do more of them, we'll try and get them down where, you know, they're either like this, or maybe a little shorter, maybe a little longer. You know, there was definitely stuff we chopped out of some of this, so. Let me and Dad know. Leave a comment. some of this flatland stuff is just a little bit boring. You can't really see it from this camera angle, but way off in the distance is mountains. Pretty much any direction you want to look. If you look far enough, there's snow-covered mountains. Being down in this valley, they're a ways out. There's little town after little town. Lots of farmland, lots of dairy farms in this getting into this part of Idaho here. You see one every now and then. And you can kind of see why my dad did the time lapses. It's just a really, really long drive. We're finally getting closer. It's kind of getting dark. I'm glad we're almost there, because it's really hard to film after dark. But coming up on Burley. And there's lights on the horizon. That's Burley on the right-hand side, and Paul and Rupert on the left-hand side of the road there. And if you're still with us on this video, I just really can't thank you enough for sticking around and Got kind of a special treat coming up here for anybody that stayed towards the end of the video here. Once we get in the hotel room, we'll do a little Chewbacca. So, thanks once again for watching, and think about subscribing if you haven't, and stick upon that like button. Thanks again. Cheers.
Mr. Chewbacca.
Thank you so much for watching.